Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. So, I was just taking a look around, and I noticed some interesting things. At least I think they're interesting. You can disagree. Trying to be difficult, are you? Aquitaine and the Holy Roman Empire are fighting a war for Lydia, the dancing lady. Sweden has become huge. They even control most of Denmark there. And then our Kingdom of Georgia here, it says Carpathia, but it's the Kingdom of Georgia. They are fighting, I think, for here, with the holy war that they've declared. Our vassal has to expand the empire, which is awesome. We're in a bit of a financial crunch. The moral authority at the Tengri religion has gone up some, because we won a holy war. Radigan asks our son, Daddy, if a tree falls in the wood and there's nobody there to hear it, does it make noise? Yeah, it does, dummy. You know, but that's a good question. Why don't you ponder it on your own? Radigan seems to be quiet and not asserting himself. He has gained the shy trait. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Well, I thought that was good parenting. Let him think out the problem himself. Maybe it wasn't good parenting. Trying to encourage the kid to think for himself. The family comes from a family of theologians and scholars. They have a long tradition, like Godwinson II, of, you know, read on your own, learn on your own, and draw your own conclusions. In this case, temporarily, it may not have been good, but I guess it's not all bad if Radigan's a little shy. I can relate to him. Financially, we are going to pour through money for a while, which I don't like, but we don't have much option because we need to build the retinue. Because countless wars, holy crap, all these gray armies here, a lot of those are armies of our vassals going to fight in the holy war that another of our vassals has started, which is awesome. You can see our retinue is at about half the size it's supposed to be. And we currently have some negative modifiers because of how long we've had money problems. Highway robber bans, it's lowering supply limits, smuggler's ring. A lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully, she told me my son Radigan had insulted her. That's funny, because Hermes did the same thing. Oh. You know what? I hate to say it. I was going to be like, no, I don't want him to have the same trait, but Hermes is honest. He did the same thing as a kid, so I think he would encourage his son to be the same thing. But, my dear lady, you are fat, just like a vet. Quit saying that. So Prince Radigan has gained honest. +3 diplomacy. That actually makes up for his shyness. The diplomacy penalty for the shyness he got. Hopefully he loses shyness. But even if he doesn't, that's a cool character trait from a role-playing perspective. Somehow he has 3.8 gold. He is coming along well. We are in the negative again. But luckily it took us until late January to get there. We need money. Why don't we ransom a couple of guys? We'll ransom this guy. And we will ransom this guy if we can. That won't solve our money issues at all, but it will allow us to pour another 50 gold into continuing to rebuild the retinue. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of decisions we can use being Tengri in the decision part of intrigue. He's like, to the pitiful Emperor Hermes. Pitiful my ass, Duke Buttfuck. Oh, nice island you live on. Is that the island of Sodor? How's Thomas the Tank Engine? Tug Dick needs to know. Oh, Italy, our strong and once powerful friend. Well, you're still powerful. We're just not really friends. It'd be nice if we had a time of peace where just our vassals went and fought wars for a while. As we try to rebuild this retinue as fast as we can. It's tempting to have them go raid the neighbors, but the Byzantine Empire is too big to raid, because they can bring up such a big army. What the hell is going on, game? This game keeps messing up. There is no way our vassals have 7,000 troops. I hope this doesn't make the LP unplayable, because it could hypothetically. Because we could have a case right now where a country declares war on us because it thinks we only have access to 15,000 troops when we should have like 50,000 available. I don't know why the game keeps doing that. I'm sorry to complain about it, but it makes me mad. I'm just trying to have fun playing the game, and it's being stupid. We can probably bump the speed up a tiny bit. You can see our retinue continue to grow. I still have no idea why it doesn't think our vassals have more troops. Because we have high crown authority, the vassals have to provide 60% of their levies to us, whether they like it or not. Ooh, almost 4,000 troops in our retinue. That is good news. I want to see that grow, grow, grow. Unless the reason that's declined has to do with how many of our vassal troops are raised. Maybe that isn't a game glitch. Maybe that was game design, because I forgot we have a ton of vassals who have raised their troops to send them out to war, but I should still be able to call on guys. I bet you that's what it is, though. That they're like, you can only raise 60% of what we have at home available. Available! How are you doing, Hermes? You got your lovely concubines? High Chief George Ganna of Erzkirgam claims Chief Vizlav of Mainz is attempting to promote vile heresies. Nah, he looks cool. He's tangry. I have no reason to arrest him. He likes me. In fact, I'd have a reason to arrest her because she doesn't like me, and she comes from a troublesome region. We'll keep this information to ourselves. Maybe it's good that all the vassals are fighting a holy war on their own for this type of area, because none of them are mad at me. They're all kind of busy like, yeah, let's all go murder together and not hate the Emperor. Still 9 more years until the new administration penalty is gone in Constantinople. There's a thieves guild here, unfortunately, because we have not had the money to correctly police the area. A famous herald, well-versed in diplomatic protocols, arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our chamberlain says we can make good use of him. We can't afford him. Yeah, as much as I'd like him, we can't afford him. We're trying to rebuild the military. And I'm sorry, we don't have money for fancy guys named Harald. Were those allies? Oh, I wonder if the Lords of the Sky are helping them in their holy war. That'd be so cool if they win and make the empire bigger. Finally, somebody who gets stuff done. Unlike the King of Lithuania, who's a giant dipshit. Hey, I heard that. How about you get some money, dipshit, so you can ransom yourself? I don't have enough, that's right. I would let you out for 250 gold. I still want to usurp the Duchy of Bavaria, but we can't because we don't have the money, number one, and the Holy Roman Empire is in the middle of a different war. I have noticed Chief Vizlav and Chief Bo are not at the best of terms. My nephew and my other nephew. He's like, nephew, uncle party. Oh yeah, let's go shoot some peasants. Ha ha ha. Is there no music? The music in the background varies so much. We had the greatest time together. Now, I'll turn up the audio a little bit. It is so hard to balance the audio in this game because it's all over the place. Just like me on a Saturday night. That's not true. I stay at home and hide. I'm like, this is the best fun ever. I hide behind the couch. It's a safe place. King Bernardin wants to murder somebody. King's prerogative, as long as it's not a friend of mine. Wow. Our vassals. I love it, how they stick together. They're like brothers in arms. I wish they were nicer to us in that regard. We can form the Duchy of Thrace. We may do that at some point. It doesn't really matter right now. Some guy died and he was like, oh! Uh-oh, a dangerous faction? A lower the crown authority faction? And some rebel wants to marry someone in my family? No, We already hooked her up. Oh, her husband died. She looks sad. Don't worry, baby girl. We will find you a new husband. This Slav looks younger, so... I was going to marry another old guy, but she already had to deal with that enough times. Is it just me, or is the music clipping? I hope not. It sounded like it was for a moment. Lower Crown Authority? Never! Go suck some dicks, you assholes! That was very well done diplomatically by me, I must say. That's how you tell them what's up. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Rebellions, people fighting with each other. I'll let them deal with that themselves. I wish the damn king of Lithuania would either die or get some money so he could get ransomed. I don't want to let him out because he's a dipshit. I can't take his title without pissing everybody off. Yeah, I know we have a slight budget deficit. I'm not a fan of it either, everybody. It would be awesome if our steward would bother to collect some awesome taxes so we could deal with this. No? Maybe? Is this area all Tangri now? No, it's still Orthodox and Sunni. A little bit of Tangri. It's a very religiously diverse area here, you can tell. What the hell is this? Monotheelite? He's like, I am the most monotheelite. The most elite. Alright, bro. It's not Tangri, but if it makes you happy. It'd be nice if our shaman would finally convert Thrake. Constantinople right away converted. The rise of Shia. I'm not even going to read that. How often have we heard the rise of Shia? And has it happened? No. It's Sunni town, kids. Radigan asks, if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear the noise, does it make a noise? I'm going to try this, even though he might get the arbitrary trait. He might also get the diligent trait. Because last time, he came and asked Hermes this, Radigan did. And Hermes was like, go think about it, son. And Radigan's like, I don't know. And then we're like, maybe you should think about something more useful. Ooh, we got diligent. That is awesome. +1 to martial, intrigue, diplomacy, stewardship, and learning. Radigan seems to work so hard when he needs something done, he has gained the diligent trait. Maybe it was reverse psychology. Or like, kid, why don't you think about something important? He's like, this is important. I'll go study it up. Look at that. Good diplomacy. Alright, stewardship. Good martial. This is the best kid we have had in a long time. The best kid we've ever had who was in line to the throne. I would say he's Hermes' favorite. Well, maybe second favorite. Vigo, the Carpathian, was probably his favorite, just because of the sad thing of how Vigo died. In a Byzantine jail. Come on, we need to get some money, dudes. This being broke stuff is sucky McBall's son. I do not like it. I'm poor enough in real life. I don't need to pretend it to be in a game. I live that shit, son. Come on, let's get some more taxes. Build this retinue up. As you can see, it is costing us 56.54. I think that's every month for our retinue. As we continue to try and rebuild it after these, so many wars. Get some money, King Dan. Go sell a spleen or something. Lithuanian revolt for Prince Yvette's claim on Lithuania. Princesses. Oh wait, that's our spy master who we said was fat when we were a kid. Oh, I thought she was a spy master. Maybe it's a different Yvette. That's alright, so he might be deposed. That would be actually pretty cool. I could live with that. He's been a problem. Who is this? Alright, he's like, my guy wants to marry your niece. Sure, why not? As long as it's not incest, go for it, bro. King of Georgia, are you winning your holy war? I would think you are. 100% in favor of the King of Georgia. So any moment now, that war should be done. High Priest Basur has died. He has been succeeded by High Priest Yavante. Let's see what he's like. The new High Priest is humble, charitable, shy, and chaste, and super smart. A master theologian. Way better than the old guy who was infirm, stressed, proud, greedy, cynical. The old priest was not very good. The new one is awesome. Hopefully that'll help moral authority. It does. It's already 90.5 because we've got a better high priest. And all the holy sites are Tengri again. I did not realize that. That is awesome. Oh, boom! Did you see that? The empire expanded because the King of Georgia's holy war was a success. What a sweet dude. So you must be Tengri, right? Oh, he is. So despite the fact that once upon a time, Sunnis took the holy site from us, Tengris controlled it again. That is awesome sauce for the religion. Man, these money issues are not fun, though. Come on, we gotta get out of debt, y'all. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Niederbayern, Niederlander, has converted to the Tengri religion. Oh, sweet! This is in Bavaria. Our donut people are mostly Tengri. We just gotta get Kempti and Oberjayarn, our son's territory, to join as well. See, they see how much better it is than the Catholicism. Why wouldn't you want to worship a goose? Goose some ladies while you're at it. We need a new shaman. Let us put in the... We're going to put in the high priest. The high priest of the religion wants to be. He will not lead troops. We want to keep him safe. And take the word to Thrake and convince them that they too should be Tengri. Hell yeah, he likes us. The high priest works for us. That's pretty cool. A dangerous faction, a new independence faction. Of course, every 5 seconds, somebody else wants to be independent. Bring it! Bring your war of independence, you jerk-offs! I'm not scared of you! I'll punch you all in your dick holes so hard it'll make your mama cry! And then I'll punch your mom in your dick hole too! The leader of the independence movement's like, my mom doesn't have a dick hole. Yes, she does. Shut up. My liege, my mission to Tunis has been a success. Excellent job kissing up to the Caliph. Again, trying to get Ubay Didits to love us. Well, rebels, are you going to bring it? Is there going to be a war? Because I will surely crush your dumbasses. Our grandson needs a guardian. We're going to give him an important guardian. The King of Georgia. Because the King of Georgia has been awesome to us. And that will make the King of Georgia like us even more. Because we entrusted our grandson in his care. He's like, oh, the Emperor. He trusts me, dear. Why are we related? Are you my daughter? Because you're hot. Oh, no. Your kids aren't inbred, are they? I want to see one inbred trait. Just not in anyone that we're going to control. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Tergoviste has converted to the Tengri faith. I don't even know where that is. Oh, right here. Awesome. I didn't realize that was still Orthodox. A message about a call to arms from Lubomir Dicktopolous. We're going to ignore that. Don't answer the door. I think he's outside. He's going to ask us to go to his war. We have been in enough wars. Let somebody else deal with that. Come on, January. Let's get our tax revenue. Man, we are just... At this rate, we are never going to get out of the negatives. And that is the biggest problem we have. We have a huge amount of prestige. If I could trade money for prestige, I would. The big problem is trying to rebuild the retinue, which we can't do. What about our regular army? We're still rebuilding our regular army levies as well. Yeah, probably mostly here in Thrace and in Constantinople. We're still suffering from the new administration penalty in both of those territories. That's going to be another 7 years of that, unfortunately. Once that's done, though, it'll be smooth sailing. Hopefully we can get the finances fixed before that, though. I wish we could ransom Dan, but this guy is a dumbass king with no money. And I don't even know how much longer he's going to be king if somebody's trying to take the throne from him, which I'm cool with. I wanted him to lose the throne. The war is 28% in favor of the rebels. And we can arrest this guy. Where are you from? We can't. Because our spy master took care of it right away. Alright. Well, everybody, I'm going to head off, and I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out.